favorite entrepreneur, Chad, young entrepreneur Thompson, and I decided to put these slides together to help some people out there in the industry. I really want to help you guys have infinite success, maximum, just maximize your time. I want you to have overflowing success. And these are some things that you guys got to know really in order to have success. You got to understand how rich people think, guys, because it's a difference. It really is a difference between rich people and poor people. First reason, and I'm going to just read. I know you guys can read, but I just want to help you. Rich people believe they create their own life, and poor people, they honestly believe that things just happen to them out of nowhere. Things happen to rich people, things happen to poor people. It's just rich people never stop through obstacles. Poor people slow down and cry about their obstacles, and they, you just got to keep moving past your obstacles. It's just simple as that. Rich people, number two, rich people play the money game to win. Poor people play the money game to lose. What do I mean by that? Simply investing. Rich people, they invest all their money first and then spend what's left. Poor people tend to spend their money first and then invest what's left, which is usually nothing. Number three, rich people are committed to being rich. Poor people just want to be rich. There's really a difference. If your actions never change, your results will never change. So always remember that. Number four, rich people think big, poor people think small. Even when you get money, you're supposed to think even bigger and keep stepping outside of your box, because there's a box that keeps people normal, honestly. So if you step out of your box and quit listening to people, just do your own thing, you'll have success. Number five, rich people focus on opportunity, poor people focus on obstacles. Now, every traditional business, network marketing business, whatever you decide to do, there's going to be obstacles. To be successful is you can't focus on, you got to say, dang, did that really just happen to me? Man, did this just happen to me? And then focus right back on your opportunity or the solution. Also, number six, rich people admire other rich people, successful people, and, poor people, they just really don't give props. I'll give you an example. I met a guy, he's making buku cash. I think it was $400,000 a month. And I told my friend about him, who's not rich at all. And he said, man, that guy can't make that much. Immediately started hating, But me, on the other hand, I look up to that guy, and I'm already successful, And that just goes to show you. So 6 is key. Number 7, rich people associate with other positive people. Poor people associate with negative people. You only can really hang around who you can afford to hang around. So if I was you, I would definitely change your circle. You'll change your life. Number 8, rich people are willing to promote themselves and the values. Poor people don't. They always, think it's a catch or something. It's crazy. Number 9, rich people are bigger than their problems. Whew. Poor people are smaller than their problems. Guys, if you're going to look at a business, don't let the reason why you invested in a business be the same reason why it gets you out of it. Now, I got some people who say, I'm in business for my kids. I want them to live the life that I never had. And then their excuse is why they can't make a training or put me on the phone with anybody because of my kids. Number 10, rich people are excellent receivers. Poor people, I hate to tell you, they're poor receivers. If you tell somebody, a compliment and they don't accept it, they say, nah, they start talking bad about themselves. Guys, you got to really have self-value. That's key, self-value. Number 11, rich people choose to get paid on results. Poor people choose to get paid on time. What does that mean? I'd rather go to work, and if I can chill in the corner and my boss don't see me, I'm cool here. Rich people, they hate wasting time. If they're just bored at work, they know they could be doing something else. Number 12, rich people, they think both. Both sides of the fence. Poor people, they think either or. That's key. Number 13, for example, rich people, they focus on their network. Poor people, they focus on just working on their income. Because your network is your net worth. Everybody knows that. So if you don't know anybody, 9 times out of 10 you won't be wealthy. Rich people manage their money well. Poor people just mismanage their money. You know, they buy things that they want instead of what they need. Number 15, rich people have their money. Work harder for them. Guys, that's key. Poor people work hard for their money. Don't have to hit on that. Rich people act in spite of fear. Poor people let fear stop them. Guys, I'm scared to death to be talking to you guys right now, but I'm not going to let my fear stop me from making $1 million a month. Does that make sense? Every time you do anything, you're going to have those butterflies, but you got to keep pushing through them. Poor people let the butterflies stop them from making money. It's that simple. Number 17, rich people, they always consistently grow and learn. Poor people think they know it all. That's crazy, but it's true. And guys, that is what I have for you. Quick PowerPoint slow. Just some free information on Chad's Chat. Hope to see you guys soon. Peace.